about this, and I guess we're just going to get a little bit nasty right now.
You felt he didn't give 100% effort.
Put it this way.
No judgment, no judgment. Just a fact.
Well, wait a minute. Bottom line, his work ethic sucked. Okay? Now, if he wanted to be in this band and be a team player, he would be here right now.
Well, what happened at the MTV Awards that changed the nature of your relationship with David?
It wasn't his onstage antics, which for one I thought was embarrassing.
And disrespectful to Beck?
Very disrespectful to Beck, as he's trying to thank, you know, people, his acceptance speech, whatever. Dave's behind him doing this shit, you know, and it's like, I don't know. To me, it was embarrassing. But it was more so backstage, where he basically spit in my face. We get shuffled off to the first mob press conference, and everyone, you know, yelling, screaming questions, and Dave just wasn't answering any of them. He was doing this up and bottom, best piece with the pops. So I just kind of walked up and said, look, everybody, here's what's happening. 2 songs, best of volume 1. One of us would like us to do 2 videos, and that is it. If you think we're going on tour in the summer, forget it. We're not going to go out there and take your money. And if and when we ever do a tour with Roth in the future, we'll have to write and record a new album first. Okay? I'm talking in the future.
Now that's what he said. This is not what we're saying now.
No, I'm saying that's, this is
yes.
backstage press conferences,
right.
Okay? And I said December 16th, I need a new hip. Okay? That's going to throw a little wrench in the works. Maybe after about 3 of those, all of a sudden Dave's vibe changed. And instead of coming to me and saying, hey, Ed, come on, we just not mention your hip thing, I had to go to him and go, Dave, what's the matter? What happened all of a sudden? You know, you're just all happy and stuff, and now you're like pissed off and you know, whatever. And I go, he goes, well, hey, tonight's about me, man, not your hip.
Tonight's about me.
I just bit my tongue. I said, okay, Dave, the next one, you, Alex, and Mike will do it. Answer the questions. And I will not mention my hip. And I'll try and do my best impersonation. But better not. I went.
Yeah.
I mean, Scotty Ross, the manager, almost had to, because I was ready to, you know, it's like all those years of, were right there. I just said, you ever speak to me like that again, better be wearing a cup.
Did you ever tell him categorically, this is before MTV, that he would not be in the band and he would not be touring?
Right. Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I told him, quote unquote,
baby steps.
You know?
Because every day he would call me, he would call Ed, he'd go, when are we taking this on tour?
Closure.
Dave, we haven't even recorded a song yet. When are we taking one on tour?
Either he was high and just didn't hear the truth, but he was never told, or we never alluded to him being back in the band. It was just a project.
I think what's more important, or as important to remember, is that the 1984 Dave is a lot different than the 1996 Dave. And to have gone on tour with him would have not only embarrassed the band, it would have insulted. It would have insulted.
Period.
It would have insulted the audience, and it's not.
I quit. A week later, he says I kicked him out. Now, you sticking to both stories, Sam? I'll take a lie detector test.
Good. Time to take one. So what happened? Well, exactly when? Because this has been going on a long time, I think. Well, the truth of the matter is, the first thing that happened was that I was called by Eddie on Father's Day morning, you know. Eddie just goes, you know, you really frustrate me. You never do anything I asked you to do. And I'm going, well, yeah, I do. I mean, you know, it's like, you know, I mean, there really wasn't a problem like this in our whole 11 years of creativity. And he said, but you never do what I asked you to do, and I got so frustrated. I went and got Roth, and we've been working with him, and it's been working out great. And he goes, and you've always been a solo artist anyway, you might as well just go back to being a solo artist. Quote, unquote, exactly that. And I went, wow. I mean, I was floored. I just looked at my wife, and I went, oh. like, you can't believe this, you know?
Hagar dice que hubiera dejado el grupo de cualquier manera después de las críticas que recibió de sus compañeros y por estar en disconformidad con la decisión de sacar un disco de grandes éxitos.
I probably would have quit by the end of this year. I bet you if we wouldn't have done a record and the greatest hits record, they would have wanted to go out and do tours and press off the greatest hits record. I would have said, I am not doing it. You know, I won't tour on a greatest hits record. That's like basically saying we're over. Biggest waste of time in the world. Strictly money.
People say, though, that you had an objection to the greatest hits record because you were in some way jealous of Roth's legacy. You didn't want to remind the audience that he had been in the band before. Is that true?
Come on, why is the greatest hits record all of a sudden going to remind people that Roth is in the band? Roth reminds people every day that he was in the band. There's no question. Roth will never go away. He never has gone away. There's nothing to do with that.
He claims that, or he apologized to his fans for all this stuff.
Do you have a little section of
Wait. Yeah, but wait. If he cared so much about the fans, then why did he quit?
Alex doesn't know what happened. He wasn't there that morning. He wasn't on the phone with Ed. Whatever Ed told him is their business, but I'm sorry, these guys are lying. I didn't quit this band. I told you exactly word for word what happened. You know, you can interpret it any way you want, but I think Ed forgets what he told me. He was plastered when he called me at 9 o'clock in the morning. I was trying to leave that out, but he was plastered.
Esta es una explosiva acusación porque en 1994 Eddie dijo haber dejado de beber. Ray Daniels, manager de la banda, lo negó enérgicamente y dijo que durante esa comunicación con Sammy, Eddie estaba completamente sobrio y lo ha estado durante meses. Pero Sammy dice que Eddie ya ha tenido otras recaídas.
The last show in Japan on this last tour, he was wasted, and man, he played horrible, like embarrassingly horrible. Ed hasn't been sober for 2 years. You know, absolutely not. You know, anyone that says he has been is lying.
Daniels ha dicho de la acusación de Hagar que es un golpe bajo del hombre que será conocido como el personaje más amargado de la historia del rock.
I felt like I lost some friends out of this deal, and I really, really have. I'm a survivor, man, because I'm over it. I'm fine with it now. You know, I'm making a new record. I'm just going to get on with it. I still love these guys. We made the best music probably I'll ever make in my entire life, you know, and I'm proud of it. I have nothing bad to say about it, but I hate the way it ended. You could take all my clothes, everything I've got, throw me out in the desert, and I'll come back. Fully dressed with a brand new car. That sounds like something Roth would say, doesn't it? I'm sorry. Beat you, Dave, to that one.